but to observe. And there we go, we are on the bottom right of ocean board. It's gonna be Nightmare. And on the top left it is Cellsidus. Cellsidus, playing for Storm actually. And going for a 12 pool. Alright, staying true to his name, staying true to his earlier best of 3, where he went very, very aggressive. There was a 12 pool speed into roaches, or ravages I should say, as a follow-up, and the other one was only a link flood opening into a hatchery, which may, well, but it was a different matchup. It was a ZVT and not a ZVP, so let's see what we can get here out of this man in this game, in this matchup. And Nightmare, yeah, he needs to be careful because this guy is cheesy. Dark definitely getting ready for that Esports World Cup, EWC. Yeah, so should Bjornby. I guess he's still playing, right? And oh yeah, he's gonna see everything. He sees, hey, there's a pool, hey, there's a hatchery, hey, there's a lynx. He sees everything, he knows. So, what is he gonna do? Throw down a cybernetics core, throw down a zealot, throw down a nexus because he's proless. He might throw down a gateway behind this as well, but this is gonna delay the tech, which is nice. So, Stargate of course is gonna be very much delayed here. Come on, make that gateway. Oop, there we go. Gateway is gonna be there. Zealot's gonna be there. Gonna keep the probe here. And he might just make a battery after the adept. He's gonna chrono the first adept. He's gonna try to micro with the zealot. He's gonna make a battery when he was a little bit indecisive about the position. The zealot is here in the wall. And so far this is just pressure on that gateway. He's not gonna get it though before the adept is gonna pop here. And the zealot is gonna be there, making life different or difficult. And on the other side it's only links coming. So there's a second base, but it's just links flooding across the map. There is no speed on the way yet. Oh, this feels so late. There we go, finally starting up. Starting up, I say. Yeah, if he can find those links with the adept, he's gonna have a great time. Oh, actually cancelling that shield battery? I don't like the choice here. Oh, now he needs to remake another gateway behind the zealot. Is gonna park a little bit back here. Second adept is not gonna get out. And this, he needs to reproduce it outside of the second gateway he has here. There we go. He's gonna chrono that as well. Please make a shield battery. Don't play this risky, my man. Make a shield battery around here or here or here or here or wherever you like. There's a pylon, you have power. Just make it. So he doesn't know. He doesn't see these links getting parked here. He has no scouting information. He's only seen what he's seen with the probe. This is actually where you, like, when you think about it, if this is kind of a thing in Brood War, where you do actually keep a probe out on the map. And in all the Terran matchups basically as well, specifically in TVP for example, you try to keep out an SCV or TVZ as well, to scout on the map. Oh my god, he sees these links and he sees the links at the front and now he's like, oh, what? You only make links. So now, oh, those shades are actually not moving in the correct location. He's gonna lose both of the adepts as well. Warp gates is gonna be done, but yeah, he needs to make things now. He needs to make structures. He's gonna go ahead and do so. The zealot is gonna be in a good position there. Cybernetics core should be falling, but there we go. Sentry, I love the choice. He is gonna keep one of those buildings alive. Let's be careful though, there's gonna be a gap, the sentry is gonna be attackable here in a moment for those links. Should throw down a force field onto that cybernetics core, which is gonna get targeted currently here. Shield battery is gonna be done, and I think it's out of range of cybernetics core. Oh, he's not got a force field there, wow! What a choice here. Now the thing is open though, but he's like, alright, I have overcharge, man, I don't need. He's gonna try to trap units there with a force field. Sentry is gonna tickle that overlord, try to really get a dent into that one. A gateway is going to be thrown down here, but the floodgates are still open. A little bit of a bad position, and all the links are going to run into the main base. But we do have a oracle. Oh, adept also warping in here, but we are losing some workers now at this point. The wall is going to be fixed up for now, but everything in the main is still under fire. He just needs to commit onto those units. He's just going to bleed out those links. I mean, he can try and go for a surround on this area here, but killing off the gateway. He's trying to wait for reinforcements, but I don't think it's going to work out here. This link flood should be over. There we go. A force field is going to block the entrance again here. If he can remake the gate in that area, he's going to have to fight with his probes here into the main base, but only losing 6 workers is not that big of a deal for him here. If he can remake that wall, there we go. He's going to take the gateway, and with that, the chances for our Zerg players are going to dwindle. He's going to go back into droning. What a prolonged all-in here. And one of the most action-packed 5 minutes here we've ever seen in the PvZ. Another Lynx around trying to come in here, but not gonna find a mark. And with that, Cellsidus is gonna GG, and Nightmare is gonna take game number 1. Good, what is it called? Clutch defense there by Nightmare. Oh, I unplugged my headphones. That's so unfortunate. Okay, there we go. All right. Take a quick look at the bracket again. So Björn is playing Met currently. And Mono Epic still not reported. Gerald did win over Shameless, so this is gonna be most likely Gerald against Björn there. And then Björn against Nightmare most likely in the finals. In the top left we do have Nightmare, and the top right it is Cellsidus. So this time it's gonna be the extractor first and then the pool, but it's gonna be a later pool, yeah. It's not gonna be the super early pool. And there we go. So he's definitely gonna go for speed first. Some of the quickest speed links you can get. Only 2 on gas here. Very interesting. This is probably super timed out, but Nightmare is not gonna get fooled. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me as well. He's gonna say, and he's just gonna go ahead and scout. Find out about this, and it's gonna be alright. Let's make double gate. No, actually not gonna do it. Do I actually need a double gate? Nah, I'm gonna be fine. I can make buildings. Okay. There we go. Speed should be here any moment. As you can see, it was a little bit mistimed there, unfortunately. But speed now on the way here. Still has one more. Oh, he's actually going back into gas. So yeah, Roach Warren. Oh, he's gonna get that drone out. If he was looking very carefully, he could have seen that there is actually gas being mined again. And I like it. We actually do have the double gate here. This is a perfect response for Nightmare. In this situation, he's gonna make a Zealot first, and there should be an Adept behind this, but you kind of need to go into Stalkers from that point. Which is a little bit of a difficult tell because, or read, because you do want to keep making adepts against those links, right? Because they do two-shot those, of course, and yeah, going into Stalkers is not a natural response for you here at this point. But they will be better against those roaches. Oh, I love it. He's actually making a Stalker, so yeah, really good read here. He might have seen those drones going back onto gas. That was a tiny bit too early there, in my opinion. He's gonna go for 2 Adepts and 1 Stalker being Chroned as well. Might just to push back that Overlord, but you never know. There we go, Roaches, Ravagers on the way here. It's only gonna be 3. That was the case in his earlier series as well. He's still mining gas though. He can make more roaches if he wants to. I mean, he needs to have gas for the Ravagers for now. He's gonna go ahead and poke that, so this is where we should probably... Yeah, he's cancelling one adept. He should go into more stalkers with this. He needs to move that with the bile, of course. He needs to move that stalker. It's gonna lose the stalker. There's no overcharge though, because the nexus is not done, so the shield battery is not gonna be enough here. This might actually be broken. Oh wow. He's gonna try and snipe the pylon here. Nightmare immediately identifying the situation. He's gonna remake the pylon. Oh my god, that Ravager with full health. This is, yeah, where you need those stalkers, as I said. It's not gonna be enough to only have those... Oh no, the overcharge is gonna get sniped. The Nightmare is gonna lose the game. Cellsidus taking one on the board here. Yeah, you kind of need force fields, you need units, you need a little bit more there to hold that one. Nightmare probably being a little bit frustrated here after this one. Hick is gonna play against Wayne. That's an interesting matchup there. Okay, go, go. Ready. Okay, so this is actually a rather competitive series here. In the top left we do have Nightmare actually losing the last game. A little bit surprising even after he scouted everything. And in the bottom right it is Cellsidus picking up a W for himself, but can he do it again? So in the last game the only thing that was not actually identified correctly here by Nightmare was that there were roaches or ravagers in that case coming behind those links, the link flood. And the big issue is you kind of want to, you need stalkers against those ravagers, but you need adepts against those lings. In the end, he did not, he was simply kind of lacking the units, he was lacking the firepower. You want maybe to snipe those ravagers and then get force fields against this as well. So let's see what Nightmare is going to do here. Maybe even cannons are not a terrible choice. He's going to find out about this. This is not going to be a gas first. So he's gonna be like, alright, at least it's not that crazy Ravager rush from earlier. So yeah, let's see what he's gonna decide to do here. But this is, again, a very early pull. But Nightmare, keep your probe around. Hide it on the map. You need to go ahead and scout the space. You need to go ahead and counter drones eventually. So against players like Cellsidus, you really want to hide a worker on the map just to get a follow-up scout, because eventually those units are going to move out, and whenever you have you have two probes out on the map actually scouting, you can scout the follow-up tech, you can scout whatever exactly is coming your way, because you're not going to have that oracle do help in that role. So this is going to be a nexus before the second gate here. This means that... Oh, there's going to be a roach rolling behind this, by the way. So yeah, he's not going to be able to scout that. This is a really cool approach I like by Cellsidus. So you can go very cheesy with this approach. He just makes those 6 links and he's gonna push out the drone or the probe very, very early here. And he's gonna get rid of the scouting and then he can just do whatever he wants all in behind this because it's not gonna get identified correctly. We're gonna get a double gate here, of course. This is already like triggering the safety belts here, and the Zealot did get cancelled, so this is a different approach this time. The Adept is gonna be here. It's gonna be ready. She's gonna be standing in the wall. We need a shield battery. ASAP though, Nightmare. You are not gonna fall to this shenanigan, are you? Shield battery is gonna come up now. Probably needs a second shield battery even. He's making so many probes, he might need to fight with the probes. He's gonna make a sentry, which I don't hate, but against Ravagers, of course, those can break a sentry. A force field. You're gonna be able to break those force fields earlier than later. So sentry is not gonna be your all kind of all fix all band-aid here. He needs to make another shield battery. He needs to create more units. He's gonna make a stalker now, a second stalker. Don't hate the choice. Those are gonna be very good against those Ravagers. Oh, he's gonna find the roaches. This is a good tell, but it's already a little bit late. He's gonna throw down one more shield battery. He needs to make another pylon as well here in the wall. He's gonna make a second shield battery first, and I want to see another pylon here powering this. He's gonna maybe block with a pylon there. Oh, he's actually gonna block with a gateway. This is gonna force the first Ravagers. Oh, actually, he's not gonna cancel that gateway. And nice force field is gonna come down, though. Keep his units safe here for now. He needs to fight with some probes. He has the overcharge if he wants to. Shield battery is gonna get out of juice here in just a moment. But for now, the wall is holding here. He's gonna get another round of warp-ins. What is he gonna warp in? A sentry, maybe? He does have the warp-ins now available. He does have the money. He's not warping in the units though. What is he making? Oh, there we go. 2 more sentries. So he's gonna say, all right, let me get those force fields here. Let me get those units. Let me get whatever I can here out of your stuff. And he's making 1 extra gate in his main base, but this is a little bit late, the gate it feels. This gate is gonna fall here. He's not gonna get an extra unit out of that gateway. And there we go. Oh, he just got it. Oh, with that shield battery healing that up. What a clutch heal there. Beautiful stuff. So he gets that extra stalker. He's gonna throw down a force field here, beautifully blocking this entrance. And yeah, he needs 1 more force field though. He's out of force fields now. He does not have that overcharge anymore. And he's losing some units here. He's not in position with these double shield batteries here on the left side there to keep his units alive. Finally pulling back into his shield battery forest here. Keeping that defense alive, keeping the dream alive. He's gonna keep on warping in units. He should have the gateway now ready in just a second, and he needs to re-wall the entrance. He's gonna throw down a pylon, interestingly enough. He has a lot of money, so he can definitely make 1 more extra gate in his main base if he wants to. He's gonna warp in and a couple more sentries, and of course the numbers are dwindling for our Zerg player here. Oh, that was a good cancel on that pylon. Really like that one. He's making a couple more probes here actually. He should heal that shield battery, by the way, with his other shield batteries. He should try to keep it alive. Buy some time, that's all you need. He's gonna lose the building now. This also loses some of the structure or blocking potential here. He's gonna make 1 more gateway, though, back in his main base. But the links are gonna try to flood in here. We need to see some nice force fields here. There's gonna be an overcharge. No, it's not gonna be available here for in just a while. And the good surround is happening here. He needs to pull some drones, I think, against this. He's running back to his shield batteries, but... oh my god, this is so close. 1 stalker against 1 Ravager there. And we're gonna see a couple Adepts getting warped in here. Not gonna get sniped. And the shield battery forest is still keeping everything alive. There is an overcharge available now. He should use a battery in the front here. It's gonna lose. Oh, maybe that Adept, but the overcharge is gonna go ahead and save that one. Definitely re-wall this. Please. There we go. Gateway coming in. Oh my god, man. What a brutal all in here. Only links and Ravagers behind this still. This gate again gonna get cancelled here. Another sentry and Adept did warp in. Stalker coming in here as well. We do have glaives, as I said, on the way. Oh, clutch gateway here. Just at the perfect moment. It's gonna clear off like... it's gonna shave off like 6 links or something. Because of the Indy just keeps remaking that gateway. That's a beautiful thing here. I really want to see that. Just re-wall as many times as you need to. He's accumulating another huge force here. Shield batteries are gaining some energy. Sentry does not have a force field currently. He needs to be a little bit careful. He cannot recreate a wall around his units. But this Adept upgrade, glaive upgrade is going to be here in just a moment. Now The last attempt from the Zerg is gonna come in here. He's gonna try to snipe as many units as he can, but I think it's already too little too late. This should not get broken, and the shield battery overcharge is gonna seal the deal even before the glaives kick in. Nightmare is gonna take the game and the series, but what a well fought series there by Cellsidus.